Welcome back, all you Resident Evil fans. I do apologize for the lapse in these videos, but they take a lot out of me because after playing a game 4 to 5 times in a row, it kind of gets old. But with that being said, our first playthrough is going to be on assisted plus anything collectible, anything merchant related, and everything missable. We're going to get all that in the first playthrough. Second playthrough is going to be on pistols and knives only, plus under 8 hours. And then we're going to move on to professional mode. We're going to get that under 7 hours for the Chicago Sweeper. And then the last two are standard and hardcore S+. Yes, I could have done it on professional S+. But honestly, I just didn't feel like putting myself through that. Ashley was a pain in the ass to deal with. I know she's got the armor and all that stuff, but I just wanted to get this thing over with. So we went ahead and got that done. Before we start the video, if you will please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything in the near future. So until then, let's get into it. Now the game starts off, we're riding with the police. Overall, just fairly good time. But the police officer makes the one rule in any horror game or any horror movie you watch. Do not walk alone in the dark. Because bad things happen when you walk alone in the dark. Now, he is taking forever, so we go looking for him, and we find this weird guy just hanging out in the house. You don't really know what he's doing. And all of a sudden, we find the guy's badge. Nothing's adding up here. And then we see this police officer down here, but is not the right police officer that we're looking for. So we travel to this village, and we do find the police officer. Now, he's not having a good time.
There he is.
And nope, not a good time at all. So now once that happens, the whole village pretty much comes after us. You can either fight or run until you hear the bell.
Huh? Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Now get ready, because we're in for a long haul on these collectibles. From shooting these things, to finding random jewelry on the ground, to these merchant requests that we got to do, and then also these little revolutionary figures that we got to shoot. There's about, I think, 16 of these. So yeah. Now back on the main mission, we hear a noise coming from underneath this building, so we go check it out. And it's Luis in a body bag. And he's not the only one down here.
This thing up? What an idiot. Wait, okay, never mind.
Who are you? Okay, stop right there.
Bam. Just saved your
Now,
life.
after waking up from getting thrown, we decided to be a little sneaky snake, stab this guy in the throat, and then we earn our first trophy for blocking an attack with our knife.
Life basics, nice. What the hell is
Now,
that?
shortly after, we meet the merchant for the first time. Now, back where I showed you where we picked up the original merchant request, we completed that one. We're about to hand it in for a trophy. And also one for upgrading a handgun.
Nice one, stranger.
There you are.
Now, once we make it to the house, a couple things happens here. We do find a key. We do find Big Man again. And our eyes start doing something weird. And he knows what's going on with it. And also, we meet an old friend.
The blood has accepted the gift.
Ada.
Now, I don't care how many times you play this game. You better save this dog,
gotta let him
or we
go.
are not friends. You understand that?
He's a good boy.
Good. Now, we got some intel that Ashley is inside this church, but of course it's locked, so we got to go find a key for that little situation right there. Now, on the way to get this emblem, I know I need a trophy for getting 3 kills with a flashbang. This is a perfect opportunity. For the second time we see the merchant, though, you'll see this little elevator. This is for the shooting range. Make sure you do that. The first time you finish the game, you're going to get a trophy. But overall, all of these, you will need to get S+ by the time you get done with them, because that is a trophy.
So I got A. Okay.
Well, you did better than expected. 3, 2, 1, begin.
Just a little heads up, if you get to the bone crown and you hear like this little scene right here, you got the S+.
You're an artist, mate. Brilliant.
Now, out from the shooting range, we see some guys fishing. It's kind of weird, but zombies fishing, but
are they doing out there?
it can't be fishing for something bad, right? Now, I got a little notification we need some fuel. Now, I know we're not going to put fuel. We are putting fuel in this boat.
Water?
We're actually going into the water. Now, whatever happens to us, we deserve it.
I'm gonna have to fight
Because
this stupid
I would
thing
never
now.
go in there.
What the heck, man?
This is what we get for going in there. We have to fight this thing with harpoons. Now, it's not that bad on assisted. Keep hitting in the face, move your boat, and all that stuff, and you'll be good. But once you do finish it off, it's a trophy.
Harpoon thrower. Noise.
Honestly, I wish we'd have stayed in the lake because Las Plagas is not fun. Look at that thing. Imagine you see that in real life.
What the hell?
Now, of course, the church door's key is blocked behind another little puzzle. So we got a boat and a plan. We're right on out. Now, this first little gun you're going to see me pick up is part of the gun fanatic. Make sure you grab this. And then this golden egg over here that you're about to see can be used against a boss later on in the game. But for this run, we're going to use it for a merchant run. So just a heads up.
I'll be taking this.
Now, after grabbing the 2 heads for keys or keys for head, whatever you want to call it, we unlock the church door emblem. And on the way back, we run into the problem.
Ah, hell.
Jesus Christ.
But if you did what you were supposed to do as a decent human being and freed that dog, this is what happens.
It's a good boy. Wait, man, you better not hurt the dog.
Wanna help? Because I could use it. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go. You're dead.
Now, back at the church, unlocking it, this is where we meet Ashley. Now, she doesn't really like us at first. I don't blame her, but overall, if I'm calling your name, don't swing at me. For my first
Somebody
job to
get
help
her,
her
please.
is to not help her, because I need a trophy. Sorry, Ashley. Had to do it.
Talk about it near death? Yes.
Making our way back through the village, I run into Mad Grandma right here. She stabs me. But we also run into Louise, which is in a house. And then we get surrounded by zombies. And don't do what I do. You see me pick up the boards. Don't put the boards right here. There's a little chest right there. You push in front of that window. Don't be like me. But once you get through a couple rounds, Ashley opens the door for you and you head on out. This is the first time you notice that there's something wrong with Ashley, so we got to keep an eye on that. Once we're separated with Lewis,
Ada.
he
I do.
meets up with old Ada.
Kind you like.
Talking about some amber thing.
Now where's the amber?
We'll catch on to that a little later. But now back with Leon, we're just kind of, moseying along, and then boom, big man's back. Of course he is.
This guy again, man? I know this one. Come on.
Now once we get away, he's going to give us a little death stare, and it's not the last time we're going to see him.
He's like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna get you.
Because literally 3 buildings later,
Oh my
he
God.
finds us. Now,
Shit out of me.
we tried to stop the fight before it even happened. That did not work at all, because look at Ugly now.
Oh, that didn't. That backfired.
After fighting a couple rounds with him, he goes through 2 stages. Just keep running, gunning. Eventually you'll get it. And then once he's hanging from the raptors, watch for him to pick up these barrels, shoot the barrels, and that's about it. Now once you do kill him for a trophy, don't forget to pick up his eyeball.
Here we go. Grilled big cheese. Yep.
Speaking of collectibles, this is the last collectible in the village area. Now for our next trophy, we're going to use this cannon to absolutely demolish this guy coming up right here.
Overkill.
Making our way through the castle, this is the first time we meet Napoleon. No. Ramon. No. I'm going to call him Napoleon. Now, once we're down in the dungeon, we're going to get this key from this guy. We're going to turn around, we're going to fall through the floor. This is an upcoming hidden trophy because you have to kill this man with only your knife. It's fairly easy, just make sure you do it with your knife.
Never heard it coming.
Once we're through that, Ashley repays us for all that action
Instead of worrying
by trying to kill us.
worry about your own skin.
What?
Foolish little lamb.
While looking for Ashley, we run into Ada again.
Miss Ada Wong. Miss Ada Wong.
Wouldn't make me use this.
Hell is this?
After talking to Ada, we run into this big freak. Now, if there's only a gun or a machine that could take him out, well, it's our lucky day because we got a cannon. Now, after taking out that big guy, we run into Ashley, and there's only one thing that could cheer her up: shooting range, baby.
Leon, shoot! Hurry! And after having a little fun in the shooting range, it's time to get back to business. We fix the statue and decide to get ourselves stuck. Now with Leon captured, we're Ashley now. It's not as bad as you think. We got the light, we can run, it's no big deal. We get through these clocks. I'll let you know the times that you need to use if you haven't played this game in the comments if you want them. But overall, once we get past these medieval people, we get to this emblem that we need to unlock the door, which unlocks Leon. Leon!
Ashley.
Hey! Try this!
Now, of course, as soon as Leon's open, Ashley gets caught again. Now, chapter 10 starts off with Ada talking to some guy about the amber again.
Sorry.
We'll catch up on it. But overall, this is not too bad of a room right here. Now, on assisted, it's not too bad. Professional, it kind of sucks because I didn't have the RPG at this point just yet. But overall, it's not that bad. But once we are through that room, there's a little ritual going on. But we don't stay very long because we get tossed down this hole. Now once we're down here, pick up this crown. Make sure you put the emblems in this crown. Sell it for 100,000. That's a trophy. And then with that money, I upgraded the knife all the way and got another trophy.
Something wrong with the
Now here, we're waiting on this elevator. Well, we're not waiting yet. We got to go turn the power on. Once we turn the power on, our old friend, Right Hand. I don't know his true name, but yep, there he is. Now we got to kill him for a missable trophy. Now the Magnum absolutely sucks. I was point blank, constantly missing, but we finally did get it done. For collectible wise, make sure you pick this up from him. Now that chapter's over, we're starting to see Leon kind of do the things that Ashley are doing. You know, something's going on with us. We got to get it figured out. Chapter 11 starts off with us talking to Elise, but I invite him to the shooting range.
Seems
Is
like
it for you? I didn't know that.
Now, after the shooting range, you're going to have to get TNT for this, or if you have the RPG, shoot that with an RPG. But do not do what I did. When you put the TNT in there,
God,
run out
What the hell,
of run out of the way. Don't do what I did.
Holy shit!
Now, still in chapter 11, this is a missable trophy. Once you're on the train tracks or cart tracks with Louise, you cannot take damage. You gotta steer, you gotta shoot some boards, you gotta shoot some people. There's also a chainsaw man, and there's two sections of this now, but you can't take damage on either one of them. But once you get to this little cutscene right here, that's the trophy.
The bucks. Hey, hope you like their it's nice.
Just when we thought everything was going good, you know, we're on trophy dopamine. The game says, halt.
I knew it.
Because good old Krauser shows up. Now, we got to get a little payback for Louise. Now, you know, we try, but luckily Louise didn't die because we would have. This will not be the last time we see Krauser though. Just put a pin in this little situation right here.
You haven't changed a damn bit.
On to chapter 12, there's two main things for this chapter. For this little lift right here, do not let anybody on the lift with you. This was a pain in my ass because the Magnum absolutely sucked.
I mean, look at these shots right here. I mean, terrible. Terrible. You can be point blank range and it just misses somebody. I don't know what they did to the Magnum from RE2 or whatever. Like it's just terrible.
Okay.
But overall, just if somebody does land on it, make a save, reload your save, try again.
Oh no!
But after a couple
you
tries,
dick.
we do end up getting it done.
Let's go. That's it. Let's go. Finally.
For God's sake, please don't do what I did. Don't run across this. You will die. But once you do pick up this little emblem, it's a trophy.
She was made out of toothpicks. Raider.
Finally catching up to Napoleon and Ashley. Now, this is the boss that I was talking about with the golden eggs. If you wanted to use the golden eggs against this, it will pretty much kill it with 2 golden eggs. But we don't have those, so we got to take it out the hard way. But before we do kill this thing, there is
Well, that's
a hidden
little bit
trophy with it.
disgusting, huh?
Now, it says grenade. I thought hand grenade, but you can actually use a flashbang. That counts as a grenade.
Hey, you talk too much. That was a flash grenade. Okay, well, flash grenades count. There we go. No thanks, bro. I guess that's for killing them. Yeah. Napoleon's down!
Now, chapter 13 starts off with Leon and Ada, you know, reminiscing of glory days, how much we love each other. I think. But the main part of this is Ashley's taking a nap. We gotta go wake her up. I mean, I don't know how anybody
asleep,
sleeps
big
in these
dog.
conditions, but
She asleep.
if you're tired, you're tired. Now, this is a missable trophy as well. I'm not worried about the wrench. I know you're supposed to get a wrench right here, but I'm looking for these 2 little bugs that are close enough for me to shoot. 2 with 1 shot.
Right here, maybe? There you go. Two bugs, 1 stone. Nice.
Now that we got that trophy, it's time to unlock Ashley.
Alright, me lady.
Ashley.
Now, chapter 14 starts off with us maybe needing glasses, but we gotta clear that vision up because we got some shooting ranges to finish here. Now, we're also gonna unlock Trick Shot, which is 5 in a row with 1 shot. And then once we finish that up, we
Trick
get
shot.
S plus on all of these.
Now's your chance.
This last round, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of hard. I never got to the bonus round for this round, so if you do struggle with this, you don't technically have to get to the bonus round to get S plus.
No, it didn't make it! Yes, it did! Thank you, the real Deadeye. Finally!
Out of the shooting range, we see this big old amber. This has got to be what Ada and Luis is talking about. But before we can even think about what's going on, your boy shows up and ruins the party.
This is our holy body.
Straight yourself.
Our divine providence.
On our way to find Ashley, Krauser finds us. Now this is the final battle with Krauser. You're gonna have like a couple little mini fights with him. Overall, just hit him enough and he'll throw flashbangs at you. Go on from there. And once you get to the final part, he transforms in this thing right here, and then you fight him. This fight's not too bad on professional or anything higher than standard. Just keep going up and down the steps, and it'll kind of like just put him in a constant animation and you keep shooting. But overall, once you do kill him, make sure you pick up the boot knife. That is a collectible that is missable.
Yeah, this is really easy on assisted.
Now in chapter 15, not much happens besides we do the last merchant request, which is the trophy.
Good stuff, stranger.
Jack of all trades, baby.
Now we do find Ashley, but your boy stops us and talking about some questionable things.
You have come, my child.
What did he say?
Now once we get out of there, we get to Luis's laboratory. We help Ashley out, get this little parasite out of us. And then since she took a nap before, it's our turn to take a nap. All fresh and ready to go, we pick up our last collectible. Thank goodness. This game has a ton of collectibles. But once we're done with that, it's time to hang out with Ada. I mean, you know, think she's hanging out. I don't really know. But overall, this is the last fight. Once you're here, just shoot the eyeballs on the leg. He'll drop down, stab in the head. Do that 2 or 3 times, and then once you're into this next section, just shoot the eyeball, and his little tentacles, evade them, walk left, walk right. Really, really easy. And then just like RE2, Ada will throw down a rocket launcher for you, so you can finish him off.
Thank you, Ada. That's the second time she's helped. There he is. Your small time, baby.
I'll give you a holy body.
Now, as you're running away, make sure you get this last bobblehead. Don't forget to shoot it, because I did, and I had to reload to save.
Revolution windup.
This is your last missable trophy if you are doing them all in one run. Now, if you do this unassisted, because you have plenty of time, you can go as slow as you want, but the jet ski cannot take any damage. You see, I'm getting there with a minute and 2 seconds, minute and 1 second left. Take your time, really easy unassisted.
I did it, yes. Smooth escape. Okay.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane.
Now, with the first playthrough done, I'm not going to show you all the story again. We'll be here all day, and y'all don't want to see that again. And I didn't really struggle because I had the RPG, had Ashley's armor. It was just me just going through the motions of getting the stuff done. So you're not missing anything fun. It's just you're not going to see the same gameplay over and over. But this is the pistol and only knife run, plus under 8 hours, and I did not talk to the merchant. It was, honestly, I was going to do the no healing as well with this, but that sucked. I was not doing no merchant and no healing. So that would be on the next run.
Sprinter. Minimalist. And then Silent Stranger.
Now this run is the professional run. We did this one under 7 hours for the Chicago Sweepers. We also finished it for Ashley's armor and, of course, the trophy for no healing. We also got all the trophies for standard, anything below professional.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane.
And once you get done with that, you get Gun Fanatic. Now this playthrough is the Hardcore S+. Like I said, really easy. Ashley's armor, you just literally run through everything. You got the Chicago Sweeper and the Magnum. Now last but not least, the standard S+. Now this is the trophy and the platinum.
You alright?
I'm not sure, that was insane.
Let's go. Mission accomplished. Now for the platinum. Let's go, because boredom kills me. What a good game this was. It took me a minute to get used to the movement for some reason, but overall, 10 out of 10, per usual, for the good old Resident Evil series. Next up is 5. So, until next time, take care, brush your hair, and peace!